Heartland, Season 20. Leaks. Why Nathan is missing from the ranch. Something is terribly wrong at Heartland, and almost nobody is talking about it. While the cast has been filming Season 20 for weeks, one familiar face has been missing from nearly every behind-the-scenes update. Nathan, the man who completely changed Amy's future at the end of Season 19, has suddenly disappeared from the ranch. Fans expected to see him standing beside Amy as production began, but instead, every new leak has created even more questions. Is Nathan hiding a huge secret? Has he already left Heartland? Or is something happening behind the scenes that could completely change Amy's story before the new season even begins? Today, we're breaking down every clue, every production update, and every fan theory surrounding Nathan's shocking absence. By the end of this video, you may look at Season 20 in a completely different way. As excitement continues to build for Heartland Season 20, one mystery has quickly become the biggest talking point among fans. It is not about a new character, a dramatic accident, or even Amy's future. Instead, everyone is asking the same simple question: where is Nathan? After everything that happened during Season 19, most viewers believed Nathan would become one of the most important characters in the next chapter. His relationship with Amy had finally reached a turning point, and many expected the new season to begin with both characters facing the difficult choices that were left hanging in the finale. But as filming moved forward, something unexpected happened. Nathan was nowhere to be seen. Every new production update has focused on familiar places around the ranch: emotional family moments, horse training, and returning cast members. Fans have seen behind-the-scenes photos from Alberta, updates from High River, and reports of filming taking place at several important locations. Yet despite all of these updates, Nathan's name has appeared very little. Naturally, this has caused fans to wonder if his absence is part of the story or something happening behind the cameras. The timing makes this mystery even more interesting. At the end of Season 19, Nathan's future with Amy seemed more important than ever. Their relationship had grown slowly throughout the season, built on trust, understanding, and shared experiences. Unlike many relationships on the show, theirs developed carefully, allowing viewers to see both characters open up after years of emotional struggles. Because of that, many fans believed Season 20 would finally reveal whether Amy was ready to embrace a new future. Instead of getting answers, viewers are now surrounded by uncertainty. Every week, social media fills with new discussions. Some believe Nathan's absence is only temporary, and that the writers are saving his return for a major surprise later in the season. Others think the story itself may explain why he is away from Heartland in the opening episodes. A few fans even wonder if the writers are preparing a completely unexpected twist that could send Amy's life in a very different direction. There is another reason this mystery has attracted so much attention. Heartland has always been a series that values realistic storytelling. Characters sometimes leave the ranch because of work, family responsibilities, or personal journeys. Rather than forcing every major character into every episode, the writers often allow events to unfold naturally. That history gives fans hope that Nathan's absence, if it happens on screen, could serve a meaningful purpose, instead of being a random decision. At the same time, viewers understand that television production can be unpredictable. Filming schedules, actor availability, and other professional commitments can sometimes influence how stories are told. While nothing official has suggested that Nathan is leaving Heartland permanently, the lack of confirmed information has allowed speculation to grow much faster than usual. Every missing photograph, every filming report, and every cast update only adds another piece to the puzzle. The biggest question now is whether Nathan's disappearance is connected to Amy herself. Could the writers be creating emotional distance between them before bringing them back together later in the season? Could Nathan be dealing with responsibilities away from the ranch that have not yet been revealed? Or are the producers intentionally keeping his storyline hidden because it contains one of Season 20's biggest surprises? For now, nobody outside the production team knows the complete answer. But the clues that have started appearing behind the scenes suggest that Nathan's absence may be far more important than fans first imagined. And as we begin looking deeper into the production details, an even bigger mystery starts to emerge. One that may explain why the ranch feels so different before the new season has even premiered. As fans continued searching for answers, attention quickly shifted from the story itself to what was happening behind the scenes. Heartland has always been a show where dedicated viewers pay close attention to every production update. Whether it is a cast member sharing a photo, a crew member posting from the set, or local residents spotting filming around High River, every small detail becomes another clue. This time, however, those clues only made Nathan's disappearance even more mysterious. One of the biggest reasons fans became suspicious was because filming for the early episodes appeared to focus heavily on Amy's family life instead of her relationship with Nathan. Reports from the set suggested that many important scenes were taking place at the ranch, in town, and around familiar Heartland locations. Amy was reportedly seen spending more time with Lindy, Jack, Lou, and several other returning characters. That immediately raised a question. If Nathan had become such an important part of Amy's future, why wasn't he appearing alongside her during these key moments? Some viewers believe the answer may actually fit perfectly within the story. At the end of season 19, Nathan's plans created one of the hardest decisions Amy has faced in years. His dream pointed toward a future that might take her away from everything she has built at Heartland. For Amy, the ranch is not simply a place to live. It represents her family, her memories, and the work that has defined her entire life. Walking away from that legacy would never be an easy choice. Because of this, many fans think the writers may intentionally keep Nathan away during the opening episodes. Instead of rushing Amy into another romance, they could be allowing her time to reflect on what she truly wants. That approach would match the style Heartland has followed for many seasons. The series has always preferred slow emotional storytelling over dramatic surprises. Important decisions are rarely made overnight, and characters often need time to understand what their hearts are telling them. But there is another possibility that has sparked endless discussion online. Some fans believe Nathan's absence may not be Amy's choice at all. What if something unexpected happens before season 20 even begins? Could a family emergency force Nathan to leave the ranch? Could business responsibilities pull him away at the worst possible time? Or could he decide to give Amy the space she needs before asking her to make such a life-changing decision? These possibilities have led to hundreds of fan theories across social media. Some viewers think Nathan's temporary disappearance could actually strengthen his relationship with Amy. By spending time apart, both characters might realize what truly matters to them. Others believe the opposite. They worry that distance could slowly push them apart, opening the door for an entirely different storyline later in the season. Another interesting detail is how carefully the production team has protected information about the opening episodes. Heartland is known for keeping major emotional moments secret until the episodes finally air. Cast members rarely reveal important plot points during filming, and the producers understand how much fans enjoy discovering big surprises for themselves. That secrecy has only added fuel to the growing mystery surrounding Nathan. Meanwhile, Amy's journey appears to remain at the center of everything. After everything she has experienced over the years, viewers know that she no longer makes decisions based only on emotion. Every choice she makes is carefully considered because she understands how deeply those decisions affect the people around her. If Nathan is missing when season 20 begins, Amy will almost certainly be forced to face difficult questions on her own before the story can move forward. What makes this situation even more fascinating is that Heartland has always balanced personal relationships with family responsibilities. Amy's future is connected not only to Nathan, but also to Jack, Lou, Lindy, and the ranch itself. Every decision she makes changes the future of the entire family. That means Nathan's absence may not simply be about one missing character. It could become the event that reshapes every relationship on the ranch. And just when fans thought this mystery couldn't become any bigger, another surprising clue began attracting attention. Behind the scenes, reports started suggesting that Nathan's absence might not only be connected to the story, it could also be linked to events happening far away from Heartland. If those reports are true, they could completely change how viewers understand the opening episodes of season 20. As more information began circulating among the Heartland community, many fans started looking beyond the story and focused on something happening behind the cameras. Television productions are carefully planned months in advance, but they are not immune to unexpected changes. Sometimes an actor's schedule, another filming commitment, or production timing can affect how a character appears on screen. While the Heartland team has not officially confirmed that this is the reason behind Nathan's limited presence, it has become one of the biggest discussions surrounding season 20. Over the past few weeks, dedicated fans noticed that several cast members were regularly sharing updates from Alberta while filming continued. Familiar faces appeared in photos from the ranch, local businesses, and behind-the-scenes moments that celebrated another exciting season of production. But Nathan remained noticeably absent from nearly every update. For longtime Heartland viewers, that silence felt impossible to ignore. Some fans believe this could simply be a carefully planned strategy by the producers. Heartland has surprised viewers many times before by hiding important storylines until the episodes finally air. If Nathan plays a major role later in the season, keeping him away from promotional material would be an effective way to protect one of the biggest twists. Instead of revealing everything during production, the writers may want audiences to experience the surprise naturally when the new episodes are released. However, another theory has become equally popular. Some industry reports have suggested that the actor portraying Nathan has had other professional commitments during the same period that Heartland began filming. Although no official statement has confirmed exactly how those commitments may affect Season 20, many fans believe they could explain why Nathan has not been seen as often during the opening stages of production. If that is true, the writers may have adjusted the early episodes to work around his availability while keeping the larger storyline intact. Interestingly, this would not be the first time Heartland has adapted to changing circumstances. Throughout its long history, the series has successfully handled characters arriving late, leaving temporarily, or returning at unexpected moments. Rather than making those changes feel forced, the writers usually build them into the emotional journey of the story. That is one reason the show has remained successful for so many years. Even unexpected production challenges often become meaningful parts of the characters' lives. At the same time, Nathan's absence creates a huge opportunity for other characters to step forward. Amy may have to face important decisions without relying on anyone else. Jack could become an even stronger source of guidance as he helps his granddaughter navigate another emotional crossroads. Lou might once again remind Amy that family always stands together during difficult times. Even Caleb and the younger generation could find themselves carrying more responsibility as life on the ranch continues to evolve. This shift in focus could actually strengthen the opening episodes. Instead of immediately answering every question about Nathan, the writers have the chance to explore how everyone else reacts to uncertainty. Heartland has always been more than one relationship. It is a story about family, resilience, and finding hope during life's most difficult moments. If Nathan is temporarily away, the emotional weight naturally falls on the people who have stood beside Amy for years. Another clue that has captured fans' attention is how little has been revealed about Amy's emotional state. Production updates have shown her continuing her work with horses, spending time with Lindy, and remaining active around the ranch. Yet almost nothing has hinted at how she feels after the life-changing events of Season 19. That silence has convinced many viewers that the writers are protecting one of the season's biggest emotional reveals. Could Amy already know something the audience doesn't? Has Nathan spoken to her before leaving? Are they quietly working through their future away from the eyes of everyone else? Or is Amy preparing herself for the possibility that their relationship may face its greatest challenge yet? Every unanswered question only makes the mystery more compelling. As filming moves closer to completion, excitement continues to grow because fans know Heartland rarely introduces a mystery without eventually delivering an emotional payoff. Whether Nathan's disappearance is caused by personal choice, unexpected circumstances, or a carefully hidden storyline, it is clear that his absence is shaping the emotional foundation of Season 20. But just when viewers thought the mystery revolved only around Nathan, another question began spreading through the Heartland community. Several new faces have reportedly joined the upcoming season, leading many fans to wonder if these newcomers could change Amy's future in ways nobody expected. And if that happens, Nathan's return, whenever it comes, may be far more complicated than anyone is prepared for. While Nathan's disappearance has become the biggest mystery surrounding Heartland Season 20, there is another piece of the puzzle that fans cannot ignore. Every new season introduces change, but this time those changes appear to be happening faster than anyone expected. Behind the scenes, reports suggest that several new characters will be stepping into the world of Heartland, and that raises one important question. Are these newcomers simply supporting characters, or are they about to reshape the future of the ranch forever? Heartland has always introduced new faces with a purpose. Over the years, every major character has arrived carrying a story that eventually affected the entire Fleming-Bartlett family. Some became trusted friends, others created conflict, and a few completely changed the direction of the series. Because of that history, fans believe these latest additions are far more important than they first appear. What makes this especially interesting is the timing. Nathan is missing, Amy is standing at another major crossroads, and the ranch itself seems to be entering a completely new chapter. Bringing new people into that situation creates endless possibilities. A new friendship could challenge old beliefs. A new business opportunity could force difficult decisions. Or a complete stranger could arrive carrying information that nobody expected to hear. Many viewers have also noticed that the younger generation is receiving more attention than ever before. Lindy continues to grow, Katie is becoming more involved in family life, and several younger characters are beginning to take on greater responsibilities around the ranch. That has led many fans to wonder whether the writers are quietly preparing the next generation to carry Heartland into the future. If that is the plan, Nathan's absence becomes even more significant. Instead of focusing only on one relationship, the story may be expanding to explore how every member of the family adapts to change. Amy is no longer the young woman viewers met years ago. She is now a mother, a leader, and someone who understands that every decision affects the people she loves. Whether Nathan returns immediately or later in the season, Amy's journey may ultimately be about discovering what kind of future she truly wants. Meanwhile, fans continue analyzing every production update for hidden clues. Every new filming location, every cast photo, and every behind-the-scenes report is carefully examined. Some viewers believe certain scenes suggest major family gatherings. Others think important conversations will finally answer questions left unresolved after season 19. But because the production team has remained unusually quiet, every clue only creates even more speculation. Another reason for the growing excitement is Heartland's reputation for emotional storytelling. Unlike many television dramas that rely on constant action, Heartland builds its biggest moments through relationships. Small conversations often become life-changing events. Quiet family dinners can completely alter a character's future. A simple decision made in one episode can shape an entire season. That storytelling style is exactly why fans remain so invested after nearly 2 decades. If Nathan eventually returns, his arrival could completely change the emotional direction of the season. Imagine Amy spending several episodes learning to move forward on her own, only for Nathan to suddenly reappear with unexpected news. Would she still be ready to follow the future they once imagined together, or would time apart have changed both of them in ways neither expected? Those are the kinds of emotional questions that Heartland has always handled exceptionally well. At the same time, there is another possibility that many fans are beginning to discuss. What if Nathan's absence is not meant to end his relationship with Amy at all? What if it is designed to strengthen it? Sometimes distance allows characters to understand what truly matters. Sometimes stepping away from the people we love helps us realize where we really belong. If the writers are taking that approach, Nathan's disappearance may actually become the foundation for one of the most emotional reunions the series has delivered in years. But even with all these theories, one enormous question still remains unanswered. Could season 20 be building towards something much bigger than Nathan's return? As more production details continue to emerge, many longtime viewers are beginning to believe the writers are preparing a milestone season unlike anything Heartland has attempted before. And if those theories prove true, the final episodes could change the future of the ranch forever. As we put all the clues together, one thing becomes impossible to ignore. Heartland Season 20 is not simply continuing the story where Season 19 ended. It feels like the beginning of an entirely new chapter for the Fleming-Bartlett family. Every production update, every fan discussion, and every unanswered question points toward a season filled with